You could be going to the gym for 5 days every single week, eating clean, sleeping perfectly, optimizing every single tiny minor detail in your life, and you will still not see results at the gym. And this is a harsh reality that a lot of beginners have to face because people will just give up when they don't see results within a few weeks. Seeing results, it takes time. It takes months. It takes years of just relentless grinding. And there's people who will just give up because they didn't see the results that they wanted in a few weeks. And if you are a beginner who's just starting in the gym, then this is a video for you because you need to learn this harsh reality sooner rather than later. This was my physique when I first started going to the gym. Bare bones, skinny as shit, bro. I was so skinny. And then I decided that I would start going to the gym for 3 days every single week. I never missed a day. I went to the gym. I did what I said I would. And then 2 months went by. I was still grinding in the gym. And I was still a skinny fuck, bro. So, that's what you have to realize. This was 2 months of progress. I went from that to that. It literally doesn't look like anything. Honestly, I feel like I looked even skinnier after 2 months. I don't know if that just might be me, but and now a year and 3 months have went by, and this is my physique now. And I can confidently say that it is much better than it used to be. But did it take a few months? No, it took over a year to get something that I can even say I'm confident in. Now it's nowhere near where I want to be in the future, but it's way better than where I started. And for me to actually have a physique that I'm confident in, it took me quite it took me quite a long time because it took me over a year and 3 months to actually have something that I was confident in. Now, it's not like a few months went by, because when a few months went by, I was a skinny fuck, bro. I was skinny when I started and skinny then. You need to realize that maybe you're fat or something and you want to start going to the gym. I do not want to see you giving up after a few weeks or a few months when you realize that no progress has actually happened. I want you to continue relentlessly going, because for me, I never missed a day at the gym just because I didn't want to go. And I remember there was 2 distinct times when I had to skip the gym. One of them, I was out of the province, so I was not, my gym wasn't there. And I still ended up doing a bit of push-ups, a little tiny bit of a workout there. Just, I didn't have my gym with me. And then another time, I had my wisdom teeth out, and then my dentist told me that I couldn't because, apparently if you work out after your wisdom teeth, you can, make a blood clot pop or something. I don't know, but I wasn't allowed to work out then. Anytime other than that, I genuinely didn't skip a day. Even if I was sick, I went. Now, I'm sure if I get bedridden in the future and I'm super sick, then I won't go. But so far, I've never actually been that kind of sick where I have to skip the gym. But the days when I just have a little cough and I'm achy, I will literally still go to the gym. I will still get in the cold shower, bro. So basically, you have to be very consistent. You don't plant a seed and then expect a tree to grow within the next day. You expect the tree to grow over years of growth. You put the seed in and then you just expect it to grow like that. You don't expect it to grow instantly. You expect it to grow in a way that's going to take a long ass time. So you just have to be patient with it. And this is the exact same with working out. You can't just go to the gym like that and then expect you to get super jacked on the first week. You plant it and expect yourself to maybe, grow a little bit over the next year. And honestly, what I would recommend to you is literally just expecting that it will take longer than it will take. Because for me, I'm expecting it to take a solid 5 to 10 years for me to get my dream body that I'm happy with. No, I'm happy with my body now, but my dream body, the super jacked version of me, that's gonna take a solid 5 to 10 years. And I'm okay with that. I know that it's just gonna take a while, and then if I'm consistent with it, then I will eventually get it. Because the only difference between a skinny fuck or a fat fuck, right, and the jacked guy is literally just the habits that he does, and is he consistent in the gym. So if you can just stay consistent and go on the days that you don't even want to go. Because honestly, I find that those are the most important days to go. The days that you don't want to. Because the days that you don't want to go, it builds the discipline and consistency. If you don't go on the days that you don't want to, you're not going to be consistent. You're going to be maybe relatively consistent. You could go 80% of the time, but then every now and again you skip it just because you don't want to. And then that means that you literally just took that time and made it even harder and longer for you to get your actual results that you want. If you don't have the discipline and consistency, You will not see the results that you want within the time that you want. You have to go each and every day you tell yourself you'll go. The majority of the days, if you can go and you're just telling yourself that you don't want to go, and then you just don't go because you actually don't want to, then it's going to be very hard and it's going to take a very long time for you to see the results that you want. Because if you're going to the gym and you're not seeing results, then it doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean like you're not succeeding in the gym. You're not succeeding in the gym if you look at that and then you quit going to the gym. Then you're a failure. If you start going to the gym and then you actually quit going because you didn't see the results fast enough, then you're the failure. But if you're going and you're not seeing results and you're still just lifting the bar on the bench, then you're not a failure. You're actually like succeeding. You are the failure if you go ahead and let that take over your mind and then you quit the gym. You just have to keep pushing. Because when I first started, bro, I was literally doing the bar on the bench. Like, you know the bench press, right? And how there's a bar? I wouldn't load any weight on there. I just started with the empty bar. If somebody as skinny as me could go to the gym and be consistent, like, I'm nobody special, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be like a super humble guy or anything, but it's not like I'm this special guy. I literally just went to the gym and I stayed consistent and I got some results that I liked. And the time is going to pass anyway. So think about that. 2 months, 3 months, a year, and like the time's just gonna go by and by and by. And then you could be grateful for your younger self. You could be looking back like I am, being like, you know, I'm so glad that my younger self actually like was disciplined and consistent in the gym. Or you could look back at your younger self and be kind of pissed off and be like, bro, why the fuck didn't I do anything? Look at me. Like, I'm still like skinny right now. I'm still fat right now. Because the year's gonna go by anyway. And then you could be looking back and be like, okay, I'm so glad. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking back. I mean, like, I love my younger self, bro. I love that he actually worked hard so I could have this. But if he didn't work hard and I was still skinny, do you think I'd like my younger self? Of course not. No, I wouldn't. And I want the same for you. I want you to actually like your younger self. And you right now is going to be your younger self. So you have to actually work hard right now so that future you can look back and actually like you. Okay? I don't want him to be all pissed off at you. Anyways, subscribe to my channel if you're a young man and you want to be way more consistent in the gym. Then I will help you rewire your brain so you can actually be way more consistent in the gym and disciplined. Thank you for watching, bro.